Why is a 3-year-old convinced that the moon is following their car?
Whoa.
Why doesn't a
How is that
5-year-old
possible?
understand that pouring
looks so
juice from a
different.
wide glass into a narrow one doesn't make more juice? The answer lies in the 4 stages of brain development, discovered by a man who published his first scientific paper at just 11 years old.
Jean Piaget wasn't always a psychologist. As a child, he was obsessed with nature. Later, while working on intelligence tests, he noticed a strange pattern. Young children make the exact same types of mistakes, while older children make completely different ones. It's not because they are less intelligent, it's because their brains are wired differently. Piaget dedicated his life to one central question: how does the child's mind grow?
Stage 1. Birth to 2 years. The sensory motor stage. At this age, the brain works through the body and the 5 senses. A child learns the world through touch, taste, smell, sound, and movement. It starts with simple reflexes, then grows into the first habits. By 4 months, a baby begins to realize that the world exists outside of their own body. The big breakthrough
who it
happens
is.
around the first year.
Do you want the little
Object
fox?
permanence.
Yes,
If
you
a mother
do.
hides a favorite toy behind her back, an infant is initially confused. To them, out of sight means gone forever. But soon, they start to look for it. They realize things exist even when you can't see them. From this moment, a true thirst for discovery begins. The child crawls, touches flowers, tastes food, and reacts to new sounds. Physical movement directly accelerates cognitive development. But there is a catch. Their thinking remains egocentric. The world, for now, exists only within their own coordinate system. Stage 2. 2 to 7 years. The preoperational stage. Here, symbols and imagination take over from pure senses. Words, pictures, and gestures become signs for real things. When a toddler draws their family, proportions don't matter. The meaning does. Dad might be a giant, and the cat might be flying next to him. This is the era of role play. A cardboard box becomes a castle, a stick becomes a sword. The world is full of magic. The teddy bear is alive. The sun follows the car. Around age 4, the why phase kicks in. Piaget called this the intuitive age. Children have gathered a massive amount of knowledge, but they don't yet know where it came from. Around age 4, the why phase kicks in. Piaget called this the intuitive age. Children have gathered a massive amount of knowledge, but they don't yet know where it came from. Thinking is still egocentric. If a child sees a toy, they are certain you see it too. It's hard for them to imagine that other people see the world from a different angle. Stage 3, 7 to 11 years. The concrete operational stage. Finally, logic arrives. The brain learns to build cause and effect relationships, classify objects, and perform mental operations. The hallmark of this stage is the understanding of conservation. Pour juice from a low, wide glass into a tall, narrow one. A younger child will pick the tall glass, certain there is more juice. But a 7 or
I
8-year-old
understand now.
understands
The
the
solution
amount
connects
hasn't
right
changed,
here.
only the shape has. Reversibility appears.
truly believe
If
our
3
thoughts
plus
are
5
aligning right
equals
now.
8, then 8 minus 3
Even
must
the
be
dog
5.
feels it. Look at
The
him
child
go.
learns inductive reasoning.
think we can
They
agree
see
on the
one
assessment written
specific
here.
instance and draw a
Absolutely.
general
This
conclusion.
confirms our initial
In
thoughts.
school, these skills blossom. Children begin to understand themselves better, realizing their thoughts and feelings are unique. And most importantly,
They learn to put themselves in someone else's shoes. Egocentrism fades, and true empathy begins. Stage 4, 12 years and up. The formal operational stage. Adolescence brings the ability to think in abstractions. The brain now works with hypotheses, morality, identity, love, and success. Deductive reasoning emerges, the ability to compare two statements and reach a logical conclusion.
Teens start planning for the future, setting priorities, philosophizing, and even thinking about thinking. They ask, what if? And build theories about things that aren't even real. But this new freedom of thought brings a new trap: the imaginary audience. A teenager often feels like the whole world is watching their every move, noticing every mistake, and judging their appearance. It's not paranoia. It's a side effect of the rapid development of self-awareness.
Piaget saw this stage as the peak of cognitive development, but he also believed in lifelong learning. What does this mean for you?
When you apply these principles,
If your child believes the moon is chasing the car,
not just in the
it's
data,
not a whim.
but in the world around
It's
you.
stage 2.
If they argue that the tall glass has more juice,
It's not stubbornness. It's stage 3 in the making.
The task for parents and teachers is not to rush the brain, but to meet the child exactly where they are. Development happens step by step. Every why, every new game, every mistake, it's a brick in the foundation of an adult intellect. If this breakdown helped you see children's behavior in a new light, share it with those who raise or teach them. Subscribe so you don't miss new episodes on how our minds work. Because behind every child's why lies a massive world of science.